Greetings, YouTube and Facebook. So, as Joey said, I'll just pop your comment up. Oh, we better turn that down. So you see, I did forget. I did forget what's going on here. Well, let's just pop the first comment up. You know, I did. It's been a long time. I had a wild hair up my ass tonight, and I was like, you know what? We still have StreamYards that we paid for a long time ago. We haven't really done much but put out YouTube shorts, and we've been busy and stuff like that. Why don't I just hop on here and go live? I'm not cooking anything right now. Dinner's just going to be some heat up pasta tonight. So nobody's on live. It's Wednesday night. So let's just see what's going on. So we'll see how many people we can get into the chat. Who's who around YouTube these days? Who's who around Facebook these days? I got a gigantic Yeti full of ice water. Because although it's freaking freezing and it's been raining outside for the last 100 years, the heater's on in here and now it's kind of hot. So let's see who's in here. My buddy Dave is in here. Joey's in here. Let's see. RXTX Barbecue is in here. Skinner Farms. Josh, what's up? Lorena, hello. I guess that we can just bring it right to the chat. Obviously, Babe is a huge Niners fan, and we have some money riding in Las Vegas if the Niners win that we placed like a long time ago, like a year ago. So let's cross our fingers that the Niners win. We had two different bets that a buddy placed for us. One of them was if the Niners went to the Super Bowl, so we won that 50% of that bet. And now there's another standalone bet that we have in Vegas if the Niners win. So we need maximum money, both to win. That would be amazing. Thin Vine Wines is in the house from Facebook. If you go to thinvine.wine, they're running an amazing Valentine's Day sale right now where you get a bottle of wine, and they do everything for you. You get all the goodies. Order that up. Thinvine.wine. Use code Josh and Babe. They are awesome. They're our personal friends. So it's awesome. Bat, hello. So yeah, just the rain. Let's see what else is in here. Let's see. Judge Webb is in here. There's people. Stephen and Jacqueline. See, I need to get back to going live just on the principle of going live. Hopefully the audio and the visual look somewhat acceptable. I don't know. I haven't used this in a long time. It's streaming right now. 12 people on YouTube, 2 people on Facebook. So a couple people will share it out, I hope. If you share it on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. Let's see. So actually, let me share it out on Facebook 1 second. Give me 1 second. We got the good old phone here. And let's see how this works. Let's see if I can do that. So what's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody cooking? I want to hear the chat. Who's going to win? I believe the last time I checked, the 49ers are favored by 2.5 points, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys are going to have to put in the chat what you think about that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can share this out real quick. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I wanted to try something else. While we're waiting for the chat to see who's going to root for who in the Super Bowl, there's join button right next to the subscribe button on YouTube. And YouTube sent me an email not too long ago, but you can't do it. You can't do it unless you're on a desktop, which I am on a desktop right now. But I can gift 10 free memberships to people. So I'm going to try and figure it out. And the Bubba Stink with the 99-cent super chat. So everybody has to go over. I may or may not know this person personally. The Bubba Stink on YouTube, 99-cent super chat. There's the first super chat of the night. And that is also the first super chat of 2024. There you go. The Bubba Stink took the record. Let's see. I took the under at Usher at halftime. Let's see. Well, the Cowboys, America's team. So let me see while you guys are thinking about that. I want to see if I could gift these things. Let's see. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. No, we don't want that. We want to, let's see. Super sticker. Membership gifting. Let's see. Gift. You have 10 memberships left to gift this month. Gift 5 now. Okay. So if you guys see that in the chat, if you guys see that in the chat where it says gifted 5 memberships, if you guys click on that, and then it'll say, would you accept a membership? So you got to click on that green thing and it will say, would you accept a membership? Click on allow. And then YouTube will randomly, as we talk, I guess the more you chat and the more, if you do super chats or the more comments you leave, YouTube likes you better and then they pick. Well, I don't have anything to do with it. So that's the new YouTube thing. So we gifted 5 memberships. You click on that green thing right now. You hit that you would take one if you win. And then we just hope and pray if somebody wins. I don't even know who wins. It just kind of does its thing. So anyway, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. I've been following you closely. I've been meaning to message you because the food truck shut down. And I know you guys were rocking with the food truck. It didn't shut down permanently. I think that you put on Facebook that it just shut down temporarily. So yeah, there you go. Oh, well, there you go. Let me see here. Look at this. We got another person. Kyle Alex, thank you so much. Gifted another 10 memberships. Okay, so if you want to be a part of that, all you do is click on the green, accept membership, stuff like that. That's really cool. Kyle Alex, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is super, super, super awesome. Well, Dave, neither team. Well, I mean, for my financial well-being, I think the 49ers have to win, and I have to support Babe, so. So this house is rooting for the 49ers. Plus up here, everybody's 49ers fan. So let's see what we got here. I'm a little rusty at this. But we got 15. That's the new hotness on YouTube. We got 15 channel memberships. If you don't know what a channel membership is, we do some behind the scenes stuff, and we're really going to kick it up soon. Behind the scenes stuff. Like now you can release a YouTube video and instead of it going to the public, like on a Tuesday, it'll come out on a Monday. But if you're a channel member, you can watch it in its entirety well before. You'll know what we're filming before. There's private chat stuff that nobody can see and stuff like that. So yeah, that's awesome. So Kyle, Alex, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really, really, really awesome. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you. It has been a bit. Yes, it has been a bit. And that's been our fault. We've been just running amok, tons of stuff going on, you know, a lot of medical stuff with me going back and forth and working on a 5th back surgery and everything like that. So it says Skinner Farms, new member, but if I'm not mistaken, maybe it gave you another month for free because Skinner Farms has been a member for a long time. So you've been our channel member, Josh, for a long time. So, but hey, that's cool. You got another, I think maybe it credits you back a month or something like that. So that's awesome. That is awesome. So what's everybody cooking tonight? Here, it's easy. It's Babe's not here. It's going to be cheese tortellini. She did leave me a sauce. We had a really awesome homemade lasagna the other day. And so she simmered a sauce for like 6 hours, Italian sausage, a bunch of, you know, the San Marzano certified tomatoes, all the stuff. So then she vacuum sealed some of the extra sauce. So I'm going to use that with some cheese tortellinis. And I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Oh, you upgraded. You upgraded. Awesome. Awesome. All right. You the man. Yeah. Like I said, you've been a member a long time. Skinner Farms has been a member for a long time. So did I just get a free channel membership? I don't know. I don't know. Did you? I don't know. Why did I just get a free channel membership? Because you're a nice guy. That was your reward for being in this chat. Didn't cost you anything, and it's awesome. So if that's true, then that's awesome. Nate, another one of our channel members. What's up? What's up? Member for 16 months. Let's see here. I made toast. Christy didn't cook for me today. You know, what's actually funny is my son and I, we went out for sushi for lunch today because school let out early, and we found a new sushi spot. Guy just moved to California from Minnesota. I didn't know Minnesota had a lot of sushi, but he was very, very well versed, knew a lot of stuff about it. He knew a lot of stuff about sushi scene in Los Angeles. He knew a lot of stuff about sushi coming out of the Vegas Strip and in Vegas and stuff. So it was really cool talking to him. Found a new sushi spot. That was really, really awesome. So yeah, that is awesome. What is the Super Bowl snacks for this weekend? That is So we are trying to figure out what to do, but regardless, I'm going to be cooking something or another, appetizer, something. I'm thinking like cheesesteak sliders. You got to have some type of cheese dip. Um, Cooking with CJ, our friend, probably going to make his old school recipe for cheese dip, which is like rotel and maple sausage and Velveeta and stuff like that. That's always a classic on Super Bowl. Um, Probably some other type of sliders, some other type of party wings. We got a really rockin' recipe that we like to make, which is that mayonnaise. Put the party wings in a Ziploc bag, mayonnaise, paprika, the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning powder. Shake it all up in there, let that chill for a while. So the ranch chicken wings, air fry them or put them on the grill. Those are banging. Those are really, really good. So I do like those. I do like those. Yeah, cooking Stephen and Jacqueline. It has been a minute for all of us. We used to all hang out like on the weekly basis. I think we need to get back to that. We got 17 people in here and 2 people on Facebook. We got a couple thumbs up. Let's see here. Let's see. Normal, but this year also doing some Asian beef skewers, the easy eats. I do like those. You know, one of the favorite things, you couldn't put it, well, I guess you could, but on those little flanken ribs, when you marinate them in the ginger and like the Asian pear, soy sauce, brown sugar, marinate those little flanken ribs, those little short ribs that are cut real thin. I love those. Those are so good. Julie Garcia is here from Facebook. What is up? Welcome back to Unemployed Life with Josh. All right. I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you. Another Josh, a Skinner Farms Josh. So here up in Northern California, it has been, Babe tells me it's not normal, but it has been raining a lot. And my friend Dave, who lives more in the middle of California, says it's been raining there a lot too. I know California doesn't get that much rain. Well, at least it didn't where I used to live. But my goodness, I feel like it's been raining for like 35 days straight. Just nonsense. And I say hi to Bob. There you go. Grilling and chilling with Mojo, my brother. How are you? You are the man. Are we going to see a live from you this weekend? Either Saturday or Super Bowl Sunday morning. Are we seeing a live from Mojo? I'm assuming yes. I'm hoping yes, because I will be there 100%. So yeah, I told CJ, I text Cooking with CJ a little bit ago, and I said, hey, I'm going to try this live thing out again. I haven't gone live all of 2024, so I'm going to give it a whirl. And I think he's out getting dinner right now and doing something with dinner, but he said if he gets back early enough, he's going to jump in. And yeah, we'll see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, you know, I've been watching that. SoCal still getting hit hard. I've been watching all the mudslides and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I have been watching that. It's funny because the little local news station up here will still grab shots from all over Southern California. And it looks like a good pounding. Although, you know, being there for a long time, every time that the news down there says, oh, it's going to be wild, you know, hashtag rain, it's going to be stay indoors and stuff. And then half the time it's nothing. But this looked pretty good. I mean, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty hardcore up here. So I would imagine if it's coming to Southern California, then yeah, that's a lot of water. How's that drought, Gavin? Drought? Are we done with the drought yet? I think, because the amount of water I've seen in the last 30 days, I'm good. Oh, okay. A premiere this weekend on Mojo's channel. Wife's birthday weekend. All right. I'll be there. All right. Definitely. Oh, okay. So Carlsbad is getting pounded too then. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can go back here and give away more memberships. Because I think I wonder, let's see here. Membership gifting. It says, I have 5 more memberships to give this month. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm giving them all away. The only thing you have to do is click on it. You just got to click on that greenery and say that you accept the membership. And then hopefully you win. There you go. On mine, it already said, let's see. Chris Richardson just won one. For the Love of Life just won one. Tommy Bush just won one. A. Gamble just won one. So, I mean, somebody's dishing them out. All you got to do is click on that green up there at the top, or one right there, and then click slide over allow gifts. And then you could be one of the ones to possibly win one. And then it notified. I won one on another channel, on a Las Vegas channel that I was watching. And I had no idea until the next day when I got an email from YouTube saying, hey, you just won this membership. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll now let you know right now or what. But it does. I'll have to welcome everybody, and whoever wins those, then we'll do some more behind the scenes stuff because it's kind of neat. I think the goal of the program with YouTube is if you give people the membership for X number of days or month or 2 months or whatever, and they enjoy the content that the creator puts out, then hopefully they sign up for it long term. I think that's what the thing is. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. How good was that Carlsbad crack? No, it was Cardiff. Correct me. It was Cardiff by the Sea. I don't know if Cardiff by the Sea, that city, is by Carlsbad. I don't know. I don't know my geography off the top of it. But yeah, we got two. Our friend Tim sent us two of these tri-tips. The first one was a burgundy peppercorn, and then the other one is like a spicy chipotle or something. The burgundy peppercorn was amazing. It was super, super awesome. And he said that one's not even as good as the next one that we're going to make. So the next one that we're going to make is still in the freezer. Probably make that in like a week or so. And so we got to film that. So Babe is in the house. Babe used to be a channel member, and then I discovered today that she canceled a channel membership to her own channel. How does that work, Babe? How does that work? I don't understand. So is it called Carlsbad Crack? Is Cardiff by the Sea next to Carlsbad? What is the distance? Is this two different places, or is it the same place that's just called two different things? I don't understand. So there we go. 49ers Family Gaming, one of our channel members for a long, long time now. Yes. But anyways, Seaside Market is where he sent them from. They sent them on dry ice, 2 tri-tips. On their website, they're $55 each, because the reason the whole conversation got started was a local market here was selling tri-tips. I didn't realize it was going to be $55. We bought it, and I made a little YouTube short about it. And I was like, holy moly, it's $55 tri-tip. And then our friend Tim was nice enough to send us 2 of these Seaside Market tri-tips, and they were banging. They were really good. They were really, really good. So let's see. What does Babe say? I just wanted to pop in and say hi and I love you. Carlsbad and Cardiff are next to each other. Oh, there you go. So I learned something today. There we go. Babe, you should sign up for a channel membership. What's up with that? You canceled on your own channel. Wow. Hit that join button. Wow, babe. Somebody that would know. Cardiff is a couple of towns over. Close enough. Okay. Well, the Carlsbad Crack tri-tip, or the Cardiff by the Sea tri-tip, was very, very good. Very, very, very good. And I'm a big tri-tip person, which is funny because I talk to people across the YouTube universe, and tri-tip in some places is difficult to get, especially as you move closer and closer to the East Coast. I have heard that it's harder and harder to get, at least locally at like a small supermarket or something like that. You can now, nowadays you can go to all these different meat markets and everything. You just Google it. They have some Wild Fork and Porter Road and who knows, Snake River Farms. And you literally can cough up the money and they'll overnight it anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world on dry ice. So you can have whatever you want. That's a lot of times how I get picanha, because I'm a big fan of picanha. And yeah. So there you go. You can always order on. It's just a nice patriotic shirt, Dave. So I just figured since it was cold outside and we were running around a little bit outside today. So there we go. Let's see. Shadow Seed. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's probably been a year or something, maybe even more than a year. I'm great. Doing great today. Hello, Jessica. How are you? I'm here, being bored. Actually, I'm not bored anymore. Now I'm live. So, but hi, how are you? I have never tried beef heart. The most gnarliest thing that I've ever tried is lengua, tongue. What I really would like to do is I would like to make um, beef cheek, and braise it down really slow and shred it up and make beef cheek tacos. But beef cheek is hard to come by locally. That's something that you probably order online and have that sent in. Oh, babe, even though she canceled their channel membership, thank you for funding your own channel, babe. Good job. YouTube appreciates your service. Thank you, babe, for funding your channel. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Life gets busy sometimes. That is true. Believe me, we've been in that boat. We haven't live streamed in, I don't know. It's probably been 3 or 4 months now. So that's why I thought it would be fun to just hop on tonight. Yeah. Well, I got to get the beef. I've never cooked them before. I've watched lots of videos on them. If I can get the beef cheeks, it's a long, slow process. Then they shred up and they're super tender, and you make tacos. That's my mission. That was one of my cooks in my brain that I want to do this year, since I haven't done that before. I was looking back on our channel. Bye, babe. Love you. I was looking back on our channel, and we have over 600 videos now. And so I was looking back at some of the old recipes that we have done, and I'm like, man, we've done a lot of recipes. And I sometimes, if you in the beginning of YouTube, if your audio wasn't good and you're just a clown and you talk too much and stuff like that, it's good to refilm the recipe and do it like that. But you also on the flip side don't want to redo stuff over and over and over again. I think I've redone meatloaf like 3 times just because I like it so much. Um, so let's see here. I did send you my address, or at least I thought I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Yes, I will. If not, I will send it to you again tonight. Definitely. Definitely. Yes. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see. Not a lot of people put what they were cooking. Somebody said toast. The Asian skiers. What's the main course for the Super Bowl? What's the spread? Is it just going to be a lot of chips, dip, queso dip? There's going to be just a lot of wings. Probably some smash burgers are going to be floating around in there. Meatloaf with a bacon weave is good. Although Mojo, right above you, the comment right above you from David Armstrong, I originally got our meatloaf recipe from him and it has chorizo in it, and it is really good. Really, really, really good. And so good that I filmed 3 videos on it, just trying to up the video quality and the conciseness of the video every single time. So, yes. Let's see, how long have we been going for? Does it tell me? I forget how this thing operates. Probably been going for some time now. Oh, we've been going live for 23 minutes. We still got 12 people in here. We got 2 people in the face chat. On the face jack? No, on the Facebook. Ma, the meatloaf. Bethany did make a very, very rockin' lasagna the other night. I guess 10 years ago or something like that. It was on Good Morning America, called The World's Greatest Lasagna, which there's 3 people in my life that make fantastic lasagna. But we'll just talk about The World's Greatest Lasagna for a moment. So it was on Good Morning America or some morning show a long time ago, and Babe got the recipe. I will tell you, the lasagna comes out amazing. It takes a really long time to make. It comes out amazing, but just the ingredients with the ricotta and the noodles and the meat and all the stuff that you need to make for the sauce, it's probably $45 for the lasagna. It's really expensive to make lasagna, which always makes me think when I go into a restaurant and you order, especially a restaurant that has lots of other things on the menu besides just lasagna. So if you make a lasagna and it costs the restaurant, say $30, because the restaurant obviously gets a discount on food from their suppliers and stuff like that. What if you don't sell that? How long is that lasagna going to keep? That's what I always wonder. Having lasagna at a restaurant, I feel like, mine being naive, I don't run a restaurant or own a restaurant or anything like that, but I feel like making lasagna and hoping that it sells because it's a lot of labor and it's expensive to make lasagnas. So let's see here. What do we got here? What do we got here? Thin vine wines. We might have to come down to your house. Air fry ring, beer cheese dip, and charcuterie. Some charcuterie board. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I have smoked meatloaf that everyone will love. Smoked meatloaves are good. I hated meatloaf growing up for some reason. If my mom was on here, she'd be like, "What? My meatloaf was good." I hated meatloaf. Two things I hated growing up, and I still hate one of them. Meatloaf, I like. I like meatloaf. I hate beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is gross. And we have a video on beef stroganoff that Babe made me make. She made it with ribeye, and it was like a high class beef stroganoff. No, it's still bleh, bleh. Nobody likes beef stroganoff. Yeah, yeah. Meatloaf now. Now that we've leveled up our meatloaf game, and it's not some basic barrel breadcrumb ground beef, put a bunch of ketchup on it. Meatloaf. Meatloaf is I can do meatloaf. I would never order it at a restaurant unless it's something really, really special, but I can make it at my house and I'll be fine. I will not tolerate beef stroganoff. That is a hard pass. I do not like mushrooms and I do not like beef stroganoff. Thank you. Josh, 2024. What else we got here? What else we got here, folks? I need to get back into the breakfast game. We haven't made a lot of breakfast videos in a long time. All of our videos are usually like barbecue food, proteins, dinner things like that with rice and stuff like that. I need to do some breakfast stuff, like some monstrous breakfast burritos and, you know, some good steak and eggs and stuff like that. I feel like I've been lacking in that department. Let me flip over to this other thing and see what we can see. Can we see anything else over there? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it all looks the same here. Yeah, interesting. All right. So, yeah, that's about it. We're coming into the Super Bowl. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of YouTubers live streaming. I like to watch Vegas live streamers. I showed that debate. We were here the other weekend just doing nothing. And you could flip on one live streamer and they'll be walking down the strip. You flip on the next channel, they're live walking down Fremont Street. So that's all the, you know, and there's going to be so many people there. I was watching this thing today that the airport already has like celebrities flying in. To park your private jet there is like some ridiculous amount of money. The gas to fill up your jet once you land at the airport there is a ridiculous amount of money. Some of the they're trying to even still sell a couple like nosebleed seats there. And that stadium is beautiful. We went there for a concert. The inside of the stadium is beautiful, but I think the nosebleed seats, maybe if you can get one right now, that you're not even going to be able to see them anyways. Literally, you're going to just be watching the big TV. You might as well just find a cool place to watch it, unless you want the atmosphere and all the, you know, but there's like $6,000, some like crazy thing like that. It's really hard to get in and out of that stadium. They encourage, their parking lot is like the size of my driveway. So they really don't want you parking there. They want you to take public transportation or walk. So that's, you know, and then if you're going to buy like a beer there, it's probably like $25. I don't know. Yes, awesome event. I don't know. They claim that the ratings are going to be as high as they've been. Remember the whole kneeling thing and all that? That kind of dropped the ratings a little bit. But now, since Taylor Swift is involved, they claim that the ratings are going to be absolutely fantastic this year. So they're looking for big numbers. So I wonder if that actually is going to be a thing or not. So yes. Hopefully we're still online here. Let's see. No beef stroganoff or lima beans. My mom loved them. Yeah, lima beans are no good. You know what? I also don't like Brussels sprouts. A lot of people like, if you really roast them with bacon, really a lot of bacon, you can tolerate Brussels sprouts. But like a steamed Brussels sprout, no. Brussels sprouts are gross, and they give you gas. That's no. We're in the direct line of a total eclipse, April 8th, and I've heard we're going to be run over with people. I'm thinking about change. Are we? Is it going to be a total eclipse? Like it's going to be the sun's going to be totally covered, and you're going to have to put on Total Eclipse of My Heart and blast it with big speakers, and yeah, there you go. Don't look directly at it. You'll burn your retina. We're out of water, just ice only now. Well, folks. No. No, nobody likes beef stroganoff. You know what's funny is when we go to a restaurant, like if we go out for brunch or grab a quick bite or something like that, I always get like soups. I like soups and stuff like that. So now one of the waitresses the other day called me grandpa, and they're like, "Oh, do you know what the soup of the day is, grandpa?" They're like, "Why you come in here and disorder?" Like, I love like a club sandwich and soup for lunch. Basic lunch, very simple, pretty fast, easy, fairly inexpensive. Club sandwich, sourdough bread, a little bit of ham, turkey, bacon, mayo, whatever soup. It's decent. They call me grandpa. They say, you get a club sandwich and soup, you're grandpa. I don't know about that. It's delicious. I don't think you're supposed to hate on that. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, David, everybody. Bethany was calling me that the other day. Grandpa in your soup. Do you know what the soup is today, grandpa? Yeah. I don't know. I can't hate on that. Ask for the senior discount. Yeah, I should ask for the senior discount. What is the senior age now? I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed, or they call it retired. But I feel like if you're unemployed, you get the senior discount. Well, if you're unemployed by choice, then and you just don't want to work, then maybe not. But that's conversation for another day. Is Bob at grandpa times 3? There you go. There you go. If he's at grandpa times 3, maybe I am a grandpa. I don't know. No grandkids yet though. Just because I like soup. I also like cottage cheese. Sometimes instead of getting French fries, can't eat French fries all the time. That's a little heavy. So a little side of cottage cheese. What's wrong with that? You know what's really good? You take cottage cheese and everything but the bagel seasoning and put that on there. It tastes like a bagel. That's really a real thing. See, he just got his first retirement check. So you're retired too. So he's a grandpa early. Well, my culinary adventure tonight will be throwing some fresh tortellini in a pot of salted hot water and cooking them for about 5 minutes, heating up the sauce that Babe simmered, heating that up, and throwing some hand shredded Parmesan cheese on it and going, ba-bam, child, there's your cheese, meat sauce, red sauce, extra Parmesan, mozzarella, tortellini. Call it a day. Bob's your uncle. Not that Bob, different Bob. So, and then tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. And the next week, we're going to have to bring out the Carlsbad crack tri-tip again. We're going to have to make this spicy chipotle one. Bethany did tell me that there is some Texas toast in the freezer. That stuff's pretty good from the freezer section. The Texas toast with the extra cheese on the top. I feel like the YouTube channel started, I looked back at some of our thumbnails and some of the things that we've thought of and messed with and created. And now I'm like, we'll just heat up some tortellini and throw some Texas toast in and call it a day. Just like I think the last time we went live, I made some enchiladas. Babe was filming with the gimbal. And the last time, and we bought a can of Taco Bell refried beans, which I will say they're good. And then we put a little more cumin in it, a little bit of hot sauce and stuff like that. Taco Bell refried beans are good. Speaking of Taco Bell, I saw a thing on the Chinese TikTok, on the China TikTok. When I was growing up and you would go to Taco Bell, you would get pintos and cheese. And it was a little cup of their beans with some cheese and a little bit of sauce on it in a little cup like this. And it was like 50 cents or $1.50 or something like that. And that was like a little side appetizer. You just eat pintos and cheese. It's not on the menu anymore. Allegedly, it still is on the menu, just not on the menu. If you order it, it's still a thing. They'll still give it to you, and it never actually went away. They just took it off the menu. The only hard part is that you run into, at least the Taco Bells that I've been in lately, traveling throughout the state of California, they really, really encourage you to order at their automated iPad so that you don't actually have to talk to a human being, and it's not on there. So unless you talk to a human being, you ain't getting that. But I am going to try that out. because it's been probably 20 years since I've had pintos and cheese. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Was that just a full Taco Bell 2-minute ramble just about rambling nonsense? You never know. I don't know. I just work here. Skinner Farms is a grandpa now. Well, congratulations. I think having a grandchild would be cool, but we still have young children, so it's kind of all the same thing, right? I don't know. My mind hasn't wrapped around that. Yet. Another thing that I'm seeing all over the China TikTok lately that everybody's talking about is, hold on, I got it. Before I say that, the Chilito, the chili cheese burrito was amazing. Very amazing. That is gone, because if that was still here, I would get one of those all the time. Those were bomb. Those were very, very, very good. Very good. You know what's funny is the enchilito. I didn't know. I've never had an enchilito before. I was just watching another YouTuber that we know. He put out a YouTube video on how to make the enchilito, and I'm like, that seems very basic. But Babe said they're really good. I've never had one at Taco Bell though. So, anyways, in other burger controversy news that I see all over the China TikTok, the Flying Dutchman, which if you have an In-N-Out by you, I've known about this since I've been like 18. So the Flying Dutchman is just the meat, the cheese, and then the spread, or however you want to do it. There's a million different ways that I see it done. I've always just ordered them mustard spread, meat, cheese, and then the bun is actually onions. And that's making like a hard comeback right now. They're all over YouTube Shorts, social media, the Flying Dutchman, and everybody's making their own take on it. So you got a slice of onion, like a thicker slice of onion that you grill. It's not raw, you grill it. Then you get 2 patties, you get 2 cheeses on each patty. Usually you put the cheese inward so the cheeses are touching each other. Then the onions as the burger bun, and then whatever the sauce is, if you want to dip it or put it inside. That's popping off right now in social media. Why is that coming back? Everything makes a comeback. But why now? I don't know. Am I naive? Am I missing something? I don't know. Pintos and cheese, Flying Dutchman. Apparently I saw that, I think it opened today or last week or somewhat recently, Las Vegas got a Whataburger. So that's a big Texas controversy, because Texas has In-N-Outs too. Everybody, In-N-Out is fine. It's actually very good. I like In-N-Out very much. I have nothing negative to say about In-N-Out. When I've gone to Whataburger, and I've gone to Whataburger probably 4 times in Texas, they're not as impressive as In-N-Out. It's just kind of tastes like Burger King to me with lots and lots of mustard. It's kind of fine, but so apparently there's a Whataburger in Texas now. See, the Flying Dutchman slaps. Why is everybody talking about that now? I go through and I'm looking at all these trends because I'm trying to think of ideas, and I'm like, okay, what would be a cool idea? And it's more and more 2 new statistics that just came out that I thought was interesting. One is more and more people are having a hard time digesting long form YouTube content, like a video that's 17 minutes long, and you sit there and watch the recipe and everything like that. More and more people, because we're getting dumber and dumber and dumber, more and more people are wanting to digest the YouTube shorts, which a YouTube short has to be under 60 seconds long. It's a vertically filmed video. So you got to get that whole recipe in and make it entertaining and without talking too much, just showing so your brain kind of watches it. So that is blowing up. They apparently YouTube a day has 70 billion views across YouTube on these vertical videos a day. They're blowing up. Another thing that I thought was interesting, a statistic I just read, it's up 400% over the last year, and it's people watching YouTube on their television. So like my television, I just bought one at Costco. It has a YouTube app on it. So I can sit on my couch. I go to the YouTube app. I can click on all my subscriptions just like I can right here on my desktop, and I can watch YouTube on television. That across the global spectrum has gone up 400% over the last year. So 400% more people are consuming their YouTube content on a television, not on a phone or a desktop or anything like that. So why is that? Nobody wants to watch TV anymore? Probably because they don't make any good, funny, old school, raunchy comedies like they did 10 years ago. So now YouTube is television. People are consuming it on a television. I thought that was very interesting. So, yeah, that's what I said. Whatever burger. Yeah, it's like, Whataburger green chili cheese. I mean, yeah. Then you're starting to get into fancier stuff. If you just get a basic Whataburger, it was just really mustard. It was really mustard heavy for me. Yeah. We have Whataburgers in the South. Yeah, I think that they're now there. No, there's White Castles in the South too. I think my first White Castle ever was in Tennessee, if I remember correctly. Yeah. See, I have you on my TV and my phone right now. Man, imagine this big ugly face on your TV. This is 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 inches of pure pleasure. Crazy. See, TV was better. We've been watching, Babe and I usually watch like a movie every night. And some of the movies that we're finding that were filmed in like 2015, 16, 17, they're just so much more funny than they are and more entertaining than they are. We watched a movie last night. I think it was called The Menu. And it was kind of like, think of like a French Laundry or someplace that you can't get reservations into, but you get reservations. It's only like 25 people. You have to take a boat to this island, and this like 28 Michelin star chef is going to make you all this thing. I won't spoil the movie, but it was the weirdest freaking movie in the world. And the ending, I was waiting for like a happy ending or something like something funny to happen, but nothing. It wasn't funny. Like, I don't know. You'll have to watch it. It's called The Menu. It was free on Hulu if you have Hulu. And I don't know. It was interesting. It was one of the weirder chef cooking movies I've seen in quite a long time. Yeah. Weird stuff. I like that show, The Bear, though. I think that won all kinds of Golden Globes. That was kind of neat. There's another show with Bradley Cooper that he's trying to get a Michelin star. That was an okay movie. This one called The Menu. I believe that's what it was called, The Menu on Hulu. It was weird. Very weird. Let's see what else is going on here. Probably won't be watching The Menu. Hey, just give it a shot. And then when you watch it and you're like, wow, my brain is now 2 hours more rotten, then you message me and be like, you know what, Josh? Okay, that was interesting. For like the first 70% of the movie, I was like, really like, okay, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? Like, and then it kind of just all imploded, I guess. I don't know. It's different times, different TV, different thing. YouTube is TV now and vertical video. And I put out, and then you get two different audiences though. Like our audience that we've grown, we've had our YouTube channel for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, 600 videos. So now when we put out like a YouTube short, a lot of people are like, where's the regular videos? Where's the full length video? Which I can understand that too. I still watch a ton of, I watch 50-50. I watch both. I am entertained, especially when I'm searching for a new idea for a recipe. You can just scroll through and just see all these people doing the same recipe, and then, gives me ideas, and then I'll film like a full length video on it. But yeah, it's very interesting. Let's see. Killer Meal. The Menu was a good flick. Okay, I might watch that tonight when Babe gets home. Killer Meal. All right, I'll have to remember that. You might have to DM me on Instagram. Killer Meal. We'll check that out. Is that like a Netflix, Hulu, something of that flavor? There was one that I forget what it was. I just saw it. It was like some dude. He's a really famous comedian, like a bigger white guy, and he was cooking. And then he was cooking for like Scarlett Johansson or somebody like that in like a crappy apartment. I only saw like a brief like clip of it. And it's something to do with him being a chef. I don't know. I'm going to have to research that too. Maybe that is Killer Meal. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. So, how were the Grammys? How were the Grammys? I'll tell you what. Why I don't usually watch award shows because it's a lot of propaganda, but I don't know. Babe made me watch part of it. You know what's more fun than watching the Grammys is watching like commentators react to the Grammys the next day. It doesn't come out that night. They need like 12 or 14 hours to regurgitate it all and stuff like that. Ben Shapiro did like a total 10-minute long form video on reacting to it. A couple other people did. That's more entertaining, just seeing people interact with it and react to it and stuff like that. Let's see. I heard about that one, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, supposedly that's a real in the genre of like chef cooking type shows. That's like a thing, I guess. I got to research that movie too. But if you want a movie to watch tonight that's going to make your brain tingle, The Menu. Don't get your hopes up too high. Just watch it for entertainment purposes only. All right, what time is it? Okay. All right, I guess I got to go make the child some dinner here pretty quick here. So probably wait another couple of minutes and then, yeah. But now that I remember how to go live again across Facebook and YouTube, probably have to go kick that back in gear. What I need to do is I need to figure out, have you guys seen, it's called IRL. It's a new thing that the younger folks are doing called In Real Life. And they'll put like a lav mic right on their thing. And then you get another cameraman that will hold a backpack. The backpack has a cell phone in it, but it like a booster so that you don't have crappy cell service, like not like a normal like phone, like it will have a booster so that you get really good cell service. And then that cameraman will run a wire out of the backpack to his camera. And then he's just walking around with you, filming whatever interactions you are. Some of them are staged and kind of lunky, but I know Red Rock Casino has allowed some of the high rollers to do that. So you could watch them gamble high roller. Well, they're like right here on the blackjack table in live time. So that's kind of neat. So a lot of these like streams and stuff like that, that's becoming more and more popular. I've been kind of looking at stuff like that. I'd like to get a setup. I'd like to get something like that set up for here so that we can do more live cooking shows, because live cooking shows, you know, you got to have whatever your computer or whatever. And then if you want to have multiple cameras, you got to have them here and here and here. And then you got to have like, to make it look like somewhat professional, there's a little bit more that you should have a board so you can change the camera angles, but then you need, there's a lot to go into a live cooking show. It's a lot more work than to just, we've done a million of them, but to make it look really tight, it takes just a lot more work. So Kyle, good to see you. Thank you for popping in and for the memberships that you gifted people. Mojo, you are awesome. Thank you. I look forward to the premiere this weekend. And I hope it's your wife's birthday. She has a happy birthday. And yeah, let's see. What do we got here? They do need that. They watch the stream to see if there's any cheating going on. Yeah, well, do they? They do that because they watch the stream to see if there's any cheating going on. No, this is something that I've never seen before, because normally at a blackjack table, you're not allowed to have your cell phone out and you're not allowed to film. And there's a lot of different rules. They always put these people back in like, because they're like more high limit roller, you know, they're spending more money. So they always put these people back in more high limit rooms, but they're allowing them to gamble just like you and I could gamble and just broadcast it live on the internet. So I don't know that would prevent or any type of cheating, because I don't know how you do, unless you had somebody counting cards like on the back end and like whispering in your ear or so. I don't know. I don't know how that all goes down. I'm just surprised to see that is being allowed now, because for the longest time, filming, live streaming, videoing, doing anything of that nature while gambling, unless you're at a slot machines, they were just like, whatever, you're not cheating a slot machine. But if you're doing any type of other gambling like that, that was usually a no-no. And now I'm seeing more and more and more of that. So kind of interesting. I don't know. We used to put out a lot of Vegas videos. We need to get back to doing that. That was fun. Go to Vegas and you can make 10 videos out of one Vegas trip, 10 standalone videos. So that was always a good time. So Anyways, well, I hope everybody has a happy Wednesday. Thank you all for being in the live stream, in the rusty old live stream that we haven't done in a long, long time. So we'll figure it out. We'll get Bave back in here, and yeah, we'll do hopefully some live cooking shows. We're gonna get some long form videos out. We're gonna get some more YouTube shorts out, and we're gonna end the live stream the same way that we started the live stream, with the Bubba Stink and a super chat. He started it. Bubba Stink was the first super chat of 2024, and now he is going to end the live stream. There you go. The Bubba Stink on YouTube, editing his own videos. Go check out his little channel. It'll make him very happy. All you got to do is put a comment on his channel. I came from Josh and Babe. Then I'll prove to him that will happen. And Bethany paid her membership that she canceled on me. All right, everybody. Thank you. And we will see you on the next one. Have a good week. Happy Super Bowl. Be safe this weekend. Don't make poor decisions. All right. See you guys.